Oh, hi YouTube. Well, I can't believe I have to actually make this video. Not that I have to, but I kind of feel compelled to because I've been talking to people that don't seem to understand or think about this ethically um, or just logically. Um, so I'm talking about the concept of human head transplant onto a different body. Now, one problem with this, obviously, is the donor. Okay, a lot of people keep talking about the procedure and how it's going to rectify the person who's getting the transplant done for them, but no one thinks about the poor person who has their head lopped off and that's it, they're dead. So they're just discarded and treated like garbage. And really, when you think about that, that's murder. And in fact, it would actually be a double murder. So you've got double homicide on your hand there because, and it's premeditated, so it's murder in the first degree, which means that if it was in America, that would be the death penalty. In some other parts of the world, that would be life in prison. You'd never get out. But I'll explain why. So basically, not that it needs much explaining, it's pretty obvious. When you cut someone's head off, they die. And the shock of this is almost instantaneous, which would probably kill the person and the body almost immediately. We're probably talking within 30 seconds of this happening. So someone's getting guillotined, all right? So they're getting guillotined, and then their head is getting put on a different body, or they're doing it in a slow way, but it's still, look, it's such a shock to the body and the blood loss. Like you're talking major arteries just sliced. Scar tissue doesn't heal up great. So if you've just severed all the main arteries to the brain, that's it, you're dead. And most doctors would probably agree with that once your head gets chopped off, that's it for you. Like, you don't come back from that. That's game over. Okay, so that's your first problem. So yeah, so then you've got this case with the donor body. Well, how do you choose the donor body? Well, some people were saying, well, what if the person's dead? Well, okay, so you've got a dead body and you're trying to stick a live head on this body. Well, that person will die anyway, because that's not how CPR works. Look, the odds of CPR being effective it's all crucial to time. I'm assuming this body has been dead for a while because you'd have to prep. So we're talking hours and hours and hours. You're talking, there'd be so much involved. You're talking about getting consent from the family to use this body in such a way which would be horrific for them if they saw their son or daughter, with a different head just get up and start walking around. That would be just absolutely horrific for them. So that would be another thing that you would have to consider. I mean, that would be just, that would be a nightmare. That would be an absolute nightmare for a family. And if you're talking about somebody that's dead, dead people don't get up and re-walk around. Like, once your heart stops, once the electrical impulses stop to the heart, that is it. If you can't get the heart to start contracting again and get those electrical signals sent, and that, like I said, that all comes down to time. So you're talking about, getting blood oxygen to the brain, and the brain receiving that and telling the heart, hey, you got to work now. Then you've got the rejection of the body because you've got completely different DNA. So that, again, is something that we're talking like your an entire human body basically would just either die, or it would probably kill the head, if anything, because the head is a smaller object. That's the foreign material. So it's going to go, nah, we're sending all our white blood cells to attack you. You die now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's what the body will do. Like, that's the body's natural reactions to foreign invaders. And if you're reattaching another head to another body, obviously that's basically another reason why this won't work. Another thing that's major in this is the severing of the spinal cord. Now, the Sergio Canavero guy, like, he's a surgeon. Well, I've never seen a surgeon of his type or any type perform or heard of performing any sort of spinal rehabilitation thing, which reconnects spinal nerves and tissue to each other so that it has function again for that person. I've never seen that. Not in an animal, not in an animal experiment, not in a human experiment. Obviously, you'd have to do animal first, but in other words, it's just not going to happen. Once that damage is done, and again, you're talking about foreign matter interacting with foreign matter. That isn't how the human body works. Like we're very intricate, we're very unique, and that goes across our whole body, like our whole everything. Like everything about us is completely unique to us. We are one person. We cannot be repeated. We are it. Whatever you are, whoever you are special for that reason, that you are the only person who can be you. No one else can be you, and attaching another human, like another to another body, it won't happen. It won't work. Yeah. There is one other thing. This is just madness in order to try and stave off the aging process, because people are afraid of dying. But dying is a natural cause and a natural thing, and there's nothing to be feared. When it's our time, and we shall embrace it for what it's worth. Because, look, whether you're religious or not, it won't really matter. You'll get to see the other side, and there will be another side, and that's the important thing in all of that. So you don't need to look at it and go, oh, I believe or don't believe, because you will know. When truth comes, you'll see it clear as day, as anyone else will, and it doesn't matter if you believe or not, you will still see it. So there's no need to worry about that, and it is just a natural part of existing, and it's like aging. Like we probably wouldn't really want to be reinserted into a younger body or a younger version of ourselves, because that's not who we are. That's not who we've developed to become, and we wouldn't be more mature, more intelligent, more humble, more brave, more everything, more you, more everything is more you. Everything is you. So that you cannot change, and you would never want to. You would never want to change who you are, because that is who you've made yourself to be, and what the Creator, I guess you could say, wanted you to be, and that's great. That's great, because like I said, you're unique and special, and that is you'll be the only version of you that will ever exist. Your impact might be small or big. You will never really know who you will affect and why and how that, and what their role and effect will be for other people, and what that means. So enjoy that. Just don't let it go to your head. Still just be a person, huh? All right, peace out. Take it easy, bye.